Self-love and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin and Co. chooses to create self-love and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin and Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customer care at twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For election day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Take it.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath.
Hey.
Lift and pour.
Come on.
Oh, move your body.
Move.
Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. All right, I've been brooding in the black cave for the last couple of days. Just brooding, wondering. Just wondering what is going on. So we're going to open up the lines. But first, we're going to do our toast, right? I want to make sure I let people know that I appreciate those of you that be tuning in. I see you, Auntie. Welcome. All those others that might be out there as well. I want to send some shots out to the Giami tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be up in here and helping me out, supporting the brother. You know what I'm saying? I sent out some links and stuff. And, you know, family, when I'm sending out the links, we have a 9.6% click open rate and somewhere around a 4% click rate. And I want to thank y'all for that because that is good. So for those that want to get on that mailing list so that you know when we doing shows, because we do more than just Gianni Journey Media like this. Nia, Sister Tracy did her great presentation. We aired all 3 of hers, but every Nia, she will be doing mindset motivation, right? Of course, y'all know we got Sister Navita and herself, me, and Brother Lumala. We do Blunt Talk. Brother Kwame has a series of interviews that, of course, we'll start airing again. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of getting the time. And, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? We building up the content. And now we're deciding on what we're going to move for Juneteenth. So we're looking for some partnerships out there because we want to make sure that everybody's able to attend Juneteenth in a safe fashion. So, of course, we're going to go, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why not just do DigiFest again? Why not, you know what I'm saying? That's where my mind is right now. And I'm just like, because with the rates of this COVID going up and we have the technology now. Like last year, we had a few issues with some other stuff, but this year, you know what I'm saying, we got technology and we don't have to pay out. I mean, it's like the technology that is here to do what we do here at Gianni Journey. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing the research and I'm sitting up here like, oh my God. We can stream right here from the Black Cave, right? I mean, right here from the Black Cave. I could stream 5 to possibly 10 other events simultaneously. Like cutting in and cutting out. Like, the Gianni News crew is over here at such and such is about to perform, and we can have that popping off, and I could be on the line and block my mic out and be talking to the other team, be like, what's going on over there? Okay, cool. We got an interview over at such and such field, blah, blah, boom. We could do it in Cleveland. We could do it in Cincinnati. We could do it in Chicago. We could do it in California. So no longer do we have to have separate events all over the country. We can have one place where all these events are popping off. We can have representatives of Gianni in all these places and be able to stream the powerful content. Stream as a family, right? We got our own thing where we are able to share all over the world live. In all locations from all over the world. We could have somebody doing something over in Ghana on Juneteenth or during Kwanzaa or during any of our other holidays at Gianni Journey. We could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of the team and making sure everybody got the proper equipment so that we make sure that the stream is able to get into the cloud. And once it's up in the cloud, it's on and popping. And we could do that. We could do that all here through GNJ.media and all of our platforms. And especially once we get GNJ.media working. God. All right, so we're going to move to the toast. We're going to do our toast. And then we're going to open up the lines. If there's no conversation, then I'm going to go on over here and start making this ambrosia. I have figured out how I'm going to make the strawberry lemonade. Requested. We're going to make us some ginseng. And then we also going to make us some Kwame mix. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kwame, because basically Kwame mix basically took over the Death Eater. The Death Eater was just basically that ambrosia with the burdock root and the dandelion root. And that's, you know what I'm saying? But Kwame added a few other ingredients to it to kind of boost the power up. So, I started calling it Kwame mix. So those that would like the Death Eater, and I call it Death Eater for a very particular reason. Burdock root is known as, you know what I'm saying, in some of the herb books. I was reading a herb book one time, and it says that burdock root cures death. So I said, shit, I'm about to go on and, you know, I'm about to overdose on this burdock root, but burdock root is rough. It's rough. And there's a gangster out there in the world, man, because burdock grows everywhere. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it takes over. Burdock is no joke, and the roots appear to go to hell. If you let it stay there long enough, the roots will, I'm trying to tell you. And dandelion is the very same thing. Because a lot of these herbs, man, I want you to just think about the power and the healing potential of a lot of these herbs, because, like, especially, I mean, dandelion is one that a lot of people know, the little yellow flower that pops up in the grass, and people be spraying it, and it always finds a way to come back. How is that? How is that? That's a very powerful herb. That's a very, very powerful plant. This plant it fights the herbicides. They got to come up with new herbicides all the time to try to deal with dandelion root and burdock root. And they grow everywhere. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. So let's do our toast. We're gonna open up the lines. We're gonna have us some conversation. I want to thank those. Mama Margarita, I see you out there. How you doing, beautiful? What's going on? Huh? All right, let's get it. So I got from the last 5 gallons, we're gonna sample right here. Pour a little bit in there like so. Keep a little bit in this cup just in case. See if it's ready. Then we're gonna let it sit and breathe. Gonna let it breathe. Then, after the breaths, bottle it up. Got my little refrigerator outside. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mix. Yeah. I'm thinking about mixing some of my other gallons into it. Some mature and some old. Mix it up. See what it does. Yeah, experiment time, Brother Hot Tim, experiment time. That's what we're going to do. But anyway, found it's a pleasure to be here. And thank you for the conversation yesterday, because I really, really need that. And a lot of times we have to really, really go and talk about some of this stuff. Well, I mean, we do here. But, you know, we really got to get some stuff off our chest, because that shit builds up and it blows. It blows in strange ways. So let's go. First off, we need to go to our Daily Toast screen. Let's go to our Daily Toast screen. Before we go to our Daily Toast screen, first off, because anime is pulling on me. Okay. Y'all see anime on my shirt. That's anime right there. That's it. She a phoenix. All right, first off, anime want me to let you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is, Gianni Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim, and of course you know this is the Daily Toast, and it is a Heart of a Simple production. All day, every day, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Let's throw out that war horn. Get those ancestors warmed up. Get them ready for this toast. Calling all troops. Prepare. First off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. Yup. And whatever words of power you use. Here we use Ashe, but you might use something else. But we lifting up our glass and we're calling on that creator, and we say Ashe. What you say?
Trampoline?
Trampoline what? Can y'all go to it? Yeah, go ahead. It shouldn't be wet. It looks like it's about to rain. But let me know if it's dry because I want to be able to stake it down. Okay. Got to be a father all the time. But anyway, so we lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, Ashe. This one has a different, don't smell as flowery as the other batch, but it's maturing, I could tell. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, yeah, Lord have mercy. So we raised it up and we said Ashe to the creator. Now we move to our ancestors. We lift up our glass. We salute those ancestors. And here we go. I'm going to go as far as I can. Then we'll pull up the glass. We say, Miles Brown, Miss Ann Robert and Texas, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Eileen Uncle Chris, I'm Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marker Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Flora, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Ma, Robin Licker Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agini, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Afro Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and Lester Brothers, Miss Zena Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, excuse me, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Argo, Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis, Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Murray B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick David, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernie Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West, Senior, James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Well, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Allie Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Salas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russ, Dilly Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Talise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Annis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pintup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Kennedy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Belair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Buki, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Burnett, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, and Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Clear, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Whoa, we was on the road, family. Lord have mercy. Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny. Oh man, I knew those. Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson. I think that's let me move up a little bit. Man, I forgot what Mary Frances Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade joined Perkins, Richard Jackson. I think we stopped at Richard Jackson, which will put us right about here. So I might be able to have them all, or at least on these two lists, before we hit the camp. Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Abbas Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah All, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joel Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Red Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.P. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, A.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Ivory, Mazarin Corporal, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We go to the Black Book. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damien Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Grace Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Dorn, Johanna, Jasandra Nett Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wine, Hakeem and Coma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jeremiah Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward West, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Naman, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Jose Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Jose Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Bitto, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Viren Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Breda L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woolfolk, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, and Vivian Johnson. Family. We lift up our glass because once again we have made it through the list and we toast our ancestors, raising our glass high and proudly standing and being unapologetically Black, embracing who we are. We lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors and we say, Ashe. All All right, from there, family, we move into the present moment. Right now, in this moment, we are on Imani. We are in the moment of Imani. And it's time for us to go and recognize this moment. Even though, you can't help but to do it, but today is Imani. We in the moment of Imani. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, and you don't even know whether you are Imani, and if for all of the Imani babies, we want to give you a round of applause. And if you are lost and you don't know what I'm talking about, that means you haven't checked out our free G&J e-course. Go to freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Now, getting back to the moment, we are in Imani family, and as I ask you every day, open up your reticular formations and seek out Imani because it's active and it's alive. It's around you right now. First off, let's go. We are on Imani, and for those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith. Harmony is the demonic principle of the day. Trust is what we teach the young people through our system called the M7. Red is the color, as you can see, by anime, anime shirt, Journey Media. Make these available. Once again, they are available. I just got to make sure you are able to get to them. Gender is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwesi. Female name is Akusua. Giving them those day names a round of applause. Giving those Imani babies a round of applause. Family. We lift up our glass and we salute the power of this moment. And we pledge to do what we're supposed to do in this moment so that we could continue growing and expanding the moment for the future generations, the time and space for the future generations. And we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From here, we move to the future. And family, we lift our glass up to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toast them in advance so that one day they may be toasting us. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, where do we go? Very simple journey. We're going to go from there. We're going to move from our future generations. And we're going to toast all of our relations. And we're lifting up our glass and we salute them and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations. We're going to do a quick hop and a skip and a jump over, and we're going to lift up that glass to that special toast that you might have or that you might need, or somebody in your life that might need some positive, some balanced energy coming into their life, whether they need healing, whether they are grieving at this point in time. We want to send some energy out to the extended family out there. Right? Knowing that we're with you. When we lift up our glass, and you lift up your glass, and we say, Ashe. From there, move to that selfish toast. This is for you. Fill up your cup, family, so that you can do what you need to do. We lift up our glass, and we salute. You know what I'm saying? This for you. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass, and we say, Ashe. From there, it's a simple step, and we're going to lift up that tribe, family. My tribe is Yami. You can see it all over my shirt, all around me, right? I'm lifting up my tribe, lift up your tribe, your accountability group. Who holds you accountable, right? Who holds you accountable? We got to look at that type of stuff. We lift up our glass, and we salute, and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most spectacular, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, wisest, and bravest individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you. We salute and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And I'm going to go and enjoy some young ambrosia. Let's see what a little bit of old do to it. Some mature. This is a mature red. I'm mixing it with some young original. Let's see. Before we get to the news, okay. Change the smell a little bit. Work your magic. Let's see. Okay, baby, I see you. All right, let's see. All right, let's do this. We're going to move over to our news screen. The news screen, I'm going to bring it up.
those that don't know, we got our free G&J e-course. Come on over. Geometry Journey free 7-day video e-course. Come and just check it out. Go to freegnjecourse.com, or you could got that link up top, gumroad.com/G&J. And, just check us out. You know what I'm saying? We got the day 1, day 2. You can read it for yourself. I ain't going to go through it right now. Let's get to the news. We're going to get to our news. Our lines are open. The lines are open. Let me make sure they know Black Lines is open for anybody that might want to join the conversation. The Black Line is open. 614-556-4535 for those that may not be able to get it. Once again, I go slow, 614-556-4535. If you're on the stream and you can see it, it's right on the screen right now. 614-556-4535. If not, we'll just go through the news and take a break. Ooh, look at those numbers. They're going up. Of course, I'm advertising right now, but they got to make the numbers look good, and I got to go and check my advertisement because I'm doing an experiment right now. I pledged to put somewhere around, I pledged a certain amount from my personal budget to go on and learn how to do these ads. So that's what I'm working on right now. For those Giami nerds out there that are interested in space, Brother Hatim, I'm interested in space and stuff like that. This is a picture of an exploding star that the Hubble spacecraft, the Hubble telescope found. Is a very, very beautiful picture. It is beautiful. We ain't going to read it, but I just want y'all to get a nice, good look at it without that thing up there. In celebration of the 31st anniversary of launching of NASA's Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers aimed a renowned observatory at a brilliant celebrity star, one of the brightest stars seen in our galaxy, surrounded by a glowing halo of gas and dust. So you're going to, get some information, learn something new. You know what I'm saying? We hear about learning, grasping some of the old stuff as well as learning some of the new stuff. Anonymous jury in Derek Chauvin trial, part of a growing trend that has some legal experts worried. Now, with social media, what's going on? We're going to start seeing a lot of private juries. You know what I'm saying? We're going to know their demographics, but we're not going to really know who the jury is. And this is raising the burr on the back of a lot of legal experts. I don't know what burr is, but raising the fur on the back of a lot of legal experts. And I'm asking the question, is this something we need to worry about? I don't know why the spelling check just keeps messing my shit up. Makes me look crazy. But that's out of USA Today. You're going to check that out for yourself. Tax credit coming. Millions of Americans are about to get $3,600 in new stimulus. Are you one of them? Are you going to get the stimulus? And the question that we have to ask as a community, not pocket watching, but what are we doing with this extra money? Because all this money they pumping into the system is going to cause inflation. Are you hedging your bets? Are you doing wise things with your money? Are you getting things that you really need and putting your money in a place where it can grow? Are you helping your children put their money in a place where it could grow? Are you even giving some of your children some of the money, or some of your grandchildren some of this money, right? Putting it so that it could grow. Because I'm telling you right now, family, you can do micro investing. You use your Cash App. There's all types of free apps out there that can help you invest. You know what I'm saying? There's some digital currency. I ain't saying go for what's hot. Go for what's been around. If it's been around, you can almost look at if it's been around for 15 years, more than likely it will be around for another 15 years. If it's been around for a year, look at it side eye. You know what I'm saying? If everybody's investing in it, look at it side eye. You know what I'm saying? Don't go for that. Don't go for the trends. You know what I'm saying? The best way to invest, really, family, that I find is looking at the stuff that you use and the places that you go and the restaurants that you like and the shoes that you like to wear. the clothes that you like to wear, the phones that you use, the phone company that you use. You know what I'm saying? Your utility companies. Where do you get your electricity from? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite ketchup? Do you have a favorite spice? And what's the name of that company that has their spice? Is it a favorite furniture that you like to use? Is it a certain style of TV that you use? Is there a certain car that you only buy? Like, you know, because you got some people that will only buy Hondas. And then you got to ask the question, if you only buy Hondas, do you have stock in Honda? Because you are giving them money, so you might as well start finding a way to have your money grow with companies that you use. Just saying, you know. And a lot of this money can be invested in ways that 10, 20 years from now, when, you know, like I said, you know, 30, 40 years from now, this money might not be able to do a lot for me, but it'd be a nice start or a nice down payment for one of my children to be able to do something major. Because right now they think a lot of stuff that they're doing is major, but those of us that walk life, we know that some of the purchases that we are making for them, or some of the purchases that they think are important in the total scheme of life, is not. Like, you know, you can set up, I mean, what's crazy is right now you can set up trust where the kids won't be able to touch the money, or the young people in your life won't be able to touch the money until they do certain things. They got to live up to certain standards or something. Like, you could, I mean, that type of stuff can be set up. There's trust out there. And maybe we might need to have somebody come on and talk about trust and talk about investments that the family can make. Legitimate investments that the family can make, that some of us can make. And some of us who are bold enough, we come together and do investment clubs. Because the more you got, the more you could get. And the more to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about day trading. This is the short from yesterday. The wolves and the sheep. Nice story, nice story. I wanted to show this dude because this dude kind of broke it down. White silence is violence. This is Russell T on TikTok. Go and check out his piece. Let me go and enlarge it. Pretty good piece. I was listening. I was like, wow.
So this is a question I get asked a lot. Can white people experience racism in America? First, let's understand the word racism. It ends with ism, much like capitalism, the same ism. Communism, the same ism. Socialism, the same ism. So what does that ism mean? Ism means a system put in place by those in power centered around a specific set of ideas. For example, capitalism, a system put in place by those in power centered around capitalist ideas. Communism is a system put in place by those in power centered around communist ideas. Socialism is a system put in place by those in power centered around socialist ideas. So what is racism? It's a system put in place by those in power centered around racist ideas. So then, can white people experience racism? What you're saying is when somebody says to you, cracker, honky, I don't trust white people, colonizer, white devil, that you're experiencing racism. Well, you're not. Let me explain. What you're experiencing is called prejudice. Prejudice is when someone has an idea about you based purely on the way you look. The reason that's not racism is this. The black community is incarcerated at a rate 3 times higher than white people for the same crime, are shot by the police at a rate 3 times higher than white people. A traditional black name on a resume will receive a callback 5 times less commonly than a traditional white name. White people are not victims of racial profiling, redlining, gentrification. You see, the system targeting marginalized communities is racism. So even though a white person may experience prejudice, they'll never have to worry about being targeted by the entire system. And that's what racism is. And racism is much worse than prejudice. I hope that clears it up. So this is a question I get asked a lot.
Pretty good. What y'all think? Let's get at it. I think he deserved a Gianni round of applause. That was pretty good. What you thought about that? Did you learn something? I hope you got something out of that. Let's keep it moving. All right, we did the Daily Toast yesterday. All right, so I'm out of news. Nobody calling in, so that's cool. I'm gonna go out here and fix my lovely daughter's trampoline. Get that together. Go out here, get this lemonade so that we can make this get the ambrosia together. Be able to get the ambrosia together. And I need to go and make sure I set up my dot card. Also, I'm gonna be posting up another video for TikTok as well as on my Instagram post. That's all I got really planned for the day. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna need to get in touch with Dentista and see what I'm gonna do about this site, because I need to get it running or take it down, because this shit is eating up money. You know what I'm saying? To do what we do at Giammi Journey Money. Might as well say Giammi Journey Money. It costs dough. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank all those that's taking the time to support with your eyes, as well as those that's been supporting with their pockets, buying the shirts and you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we got the shirt store on here. I'm gonna add some more stuff on here. Maybe I might be able to do it today. Supporting with the shirts. Also, those monthly supporters, that basically keep the phone lines open and keep us streaming, because like I said, to stream on all these platforms, you know what I'm saying, without other people's tags on our shit and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, we gotta pay. So it's like, we working it. Also, I need to think about, or at least from my perspective, what I think we should need to do about Juneteenth, because we've been having discussion about that with what's going on out here in the world and what's going on with some of the stuff that we're working with. So we're gonna build and we're gonna move to the next level. But like I said, there was no call in, so family, y'all had your chance here at the Journey. I want to remind you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giammi Journey Media. I am your host, Brother High Tim. And of course, this is a Heart of a Simba production. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. I see you, mama. I need an orange hoodie, extra large. All right. You gotta let me know which one. We'll talk. But hey, family, I want to thank y'all. And I'm out.